Alright, welcome to another church flyer tutorial. We are going to be looking at another church flyer. This is what we designed the last time, Kingdom Mandates, and today we are going to be doing something entirely different. So the first thing to do is to set your image size 13 by 1350. Okay, so let's make it a white background so we can bring in our design brief, the church flyer, so the church name, worldwide network, so that's the name of the church. Let's keep it there, and then let's duplicate. So the theme of the program is the power of the cross. So the power of the cross. Excuse me. So the power of the cross. So let's keep it that. So move this guy to the middle. Alright, so let's change the font I'm going to be using. Let's change to the font. I'm still going to be using Goam. No, sorry. Goam. The power of the cross. So let's have it. Okay, you can get the fonts on Google. Just search for Goam. I love this style. Look at, without any editing, look at the way it's looking. So we're going to be pairing it with Montserrat. This is Montserrat Black for the name of the ministry. Let's give it here. So this time around we are going to be having guest minister. Don't forget, this is just an imaginary flyer for the sake of tutorial. Alright, let's bring in our guests. So I'm going to be using the picture of Daddy Geo, and GS. Okay, and then the second speaker, that's, guess who the second speaker is. Okay, let's wait. It's loading up. Yep, these are my favorite ministers. God bless you, Daddy Geo. God bless you, GS. Alright, so let's keep it. Let's keep them to the back. Alright, so we have these two ministers. We should increase it a bit. Okay. So let's centralize the two. Okay. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is, let's just close them first. The next thing we're going to do is to bring what we are doing, that's resurrection conference. Okay, so we can bring the name of the ministry to this side, and then we can have our conference at the other side. Where is his feeling that this guy should be reduced? Okay, let's have it right here. I think that's good. Okay. Let's bring in a shape. Let's keep it black. You know, I like to have all my stuff arranged before bringing in the background I'm going to use, because I already have what I want to do in mind. So me research and have what I want to do in mind already. No, I don't think it's coffee now. Let's wait that thing. Okay, I think I have what I want. Let's check for our date. The Montserrat board for the date. Let's change the color to white. Can reduce the size a bit. Okay. The time is 8 a.m.
Okay. So we set up. That's good. And then you can bring in the final one. That's then Lagos State. Almost done. So alright, so let's bring in our the background. Before bringing our image, I'm just going to be adding a little icon to our church. Yeah, let's say a church have an icon like that. Okay, let's use the icon for the sake of the tutorial. I don't want to use any church logo, so let's keep it simple. Okay, so okay, let me go to my gallery and bring in the image I want to use. I think it's under download. The background I want to use. Okay, yeah, got you. So the power of the cross. Let's send it to the back. Okay, let's change colors. White. Change this map. We can just enlarge the image. Okay. Let's bring okay, unlock our guest. Let me just close this guy so we'll see what we are doing. Alright, so you can come to erase. You can just clear some parts off. No, it's too much. Okay, something before the end. Okay. Let's create a shadow to cover up those sharp. You can increase the radius, reduce opacity, increase your stroke, and it's blur. No, sorry. Okay. Let's send it to the back. Okay, just duplicate it. You can send it to the back. Let's move this guy up. Let's see if we can move it down a bit. Alright, I think this is cool. I want that cross at the background to show. Yes, we're talking about the power of the cross. So there's no power without the cross, so we need to let the cross show indeed. Okay, so let's bring back our text. Let's sample a color from the background. The power of the cross. Let's sample color from the background again. Okay. Alright. The theme is the power of the cross. So let's create a small shape here. Let's reduce this guy. Okay, so let's put power of the. Let's change the font to what we are using. Go on. I like to sample color for my background so that it's not going to be colors that are conflicting. Just reduce the space maybe. The power of the colors. Okay. Okay. Let's put something like a divider here. Let's use this. Okay. Lock. Let's get. So let's centralize everything. Okay. This is a good one. Okay, let's see if we can bring in something like location icon. Thank you. Sorry, let me log those things. Let's change the color to, let's pick the color of the cross. I think we can reduce the space. Okay, almost there. Straight. a space. Now let's put Jesus is the same yesterday, today, and forever. So we can just use icon and the lights for the social media handles. So let's align it. Okay, I think the last thing we are doing is adding the name of the minister. Pastor EA Adeboye. Change the font to color is white. Let's align it to the middle. Copy. Pastor WF Kumuyi. Currently deciding. Let's be sure we have it aligned. Let's move the two of them a bit to the middle. Okay. I think we have them where they should be now. Alright, so we have our design ready already. The power of the cross. I want to add some designs to it. I just give you some touch. Sometimes you can just go to okay. I think this is good. Alright, thank you for joining the tutorial. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, share with somebody, and God bless you. So let's save our design. You can save it as cross, and then we can save it as image. Alright, let's go and check before we end the tutorial. So we have it right here. Wow, this is good. Thank you. See you in the next video.